Once upon a time, in a small village, lived a young potter named Aarav. He was passionate about making the most beautiful clay pots. His shop was tiny, barely enough to pay the bills, but his heart was full of dreams. Each morning, he'd sit by his wheel, shaping ordinary lumps of clay into elegant pots. He dreamed of one day showcasing his work in the city's grand market, where nobles and merchants shopped. But one day, disaster struck. As he was carefully carrying a large batch of newly crafted pots out to dry in the sun, he tripped over a stone. The entire tray smashed to the ground, every pot shattered into jagged pieces. Aarav fell to his knees. Tears welled up in his eyes as he gathered the broken shards. Weeks of hard work gone in a second. Just then, an old traveler who had been passing by stopped. He watched silently for a moment, then gently touched Aarav's shoulder. "Why so sad, young man?" Aarav looked up, choking back his tears. "All my work, all my dreams are ruined." The traveler smiled. "Would you do something for me? Pick up these broken pieces and fill that empty jar over there." Though confused, Aarav did as told. Carefully, he placed each broken shard into the glass jar until it was full. The traveler then said, "Now, keep this jar on your shelf. Look at it every day." Aarav was puzzled. "Why would I keep a jar full of my failures?" The old man chuckled softly. "Because one day, you will fill your shop with the finest pots in the kingdom. And on that day, this jar will remind you of where you started. How many times you broke, but also how many times you stood back up." Years passed. Aarav worked tirelessly, mastering his art. His hands bore countless scars, and his heart knew many disappointments, but he never gave up. Finally, the day arrived when merchants from the grand city noticed his work. They ordered hundreds of his pots, paying him more gold than he ever imagined. As Aarav packed the last of his pots for the city, he looked at that old jar still sitting on his dusty shelf, full of broken pieces. He smiled with tears of pride. Those shattered bits were not just failures. They were proof of his journey, of his persistence, of dreams that refused to die. Never be ashamed of your failures. They are the stepping stones that shape your success. Every crack, every scar, tells the story of how you refused to give up. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs a little motivation today, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon, so you never miss more such inspiring stories. Thank you so much for watching.